Welcome back, everybody. You know, these days, Ryan
Tell me.
Seacrest, you may
Tell me.
have to, you may have to interview for your next job over video conference. Did you know that?
Yes, I mean that's kind of like how we interview for every job on a camera,
Yeah. Well, yeah,
right?
I guess yeah, but I mean literally over a computer screen.
Zoom.
So,
Yeah.
with tips on virtual interviews, please welcome back LinkedIn's Catherine Fisher. Hi. Good
Hi, good
morning.
morning.
Catherine, how do you suggest we prepare for our virtual interviews?
Well, the first thing you want to do is test your tech. And so hopefully my picture is coming through clear because I was testing my tech all morning. Make sure that you really understand how to use the video conferencing, that you know how to mute your line, how you unmute your line. What you don't want to do is spend a lot of time fumbling around. You want to be thinking and focusing about how you want to answer those questions, and you don't want to be distracted.
We are doing this on a Skype right now, and there's no audience. There can be a delay. It's a very different dynamic. Do you suggest that you practice the delay, that you practice humor, you don't use humor? How do you make it go smoothly?
You know, it is about having a lot of practice and really, if you can, having a friend do a test run with you to check your connection, to make sure you know how to use all the different bells and whistles of these video conferencing. And, if it doesn't go so well, if you start having, issues with your video, hopefully I'm not right now, that there is a lot of forgiveness. And so just making
Yeah.
sure, just take a deep breath and it's going to be okay.
And setting up our camera shot is very crucial, correct? Because when we first started doing this, I found that I looked like I was in the Blair Witch Project. And over time, we figured out a way to it's a lot of trial and error because we started working this way really on the fly. We were not expecting it. And so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the challenges were, so myriad. So what do
Yeah.
you recommend for people?
So yeah, getting that set up is really important. It used to be that you just would have to, worry about how you were going to answer the questions and what you're going to wear. Now you have to worry about, is the lighting good? Is the camera in the right position? Where to look? So some good rules of thumb is make sure that you're not backlit because you don't want that weird silhouette look. So make sure that you have, one of those really easy to buy ring lights. You can just stick it right on your computer. Make sure that your arm's distance away from your computer and that the camera's pointing eye level, and that because you really want to fill the frame. So just having some of those, tips in mind, you'll look and feel great.
And eye contact is important. Sometimes I struggle on the phone to figure out where the camera
We
is,
can't
and I know with
tell.
Kelly
Yeah,
and
we have
I,
no idea.
we like
We look at each
Kelly's
other.
here. If I look
Yeah,
at Kelly
right.
in the eyes, it's here. But if I look into the camera, it's here. So how are we supposed to do the interview?
It's really unnatural and uncomfortable. The way you want to do it is you want to give that impression that you're having eye contact. So look into the camera. Don't look on the screen because I'm looking at you on this screen,
Yeah.
and it doesn't feel like I'm looking at you. And then the worst
Yeah.
thing you can do is check yourself out and look at your hair because it's so tempting to do that. So just keep looking right into that camera.
No, but I have to do that. I look like a disaster. I've been doing this every day.
We
I
we have to
have to
check.
know how to hide the gray hair. It's crazy what's happening.
I
But
know.
I can't find the hole. I don't know where the hole is. I can't even see it.
You can't see. Okay, so once you find it, put a little sticker next to it and say look here. Put a sticky with
Yes.
a big arrow and just say, look here.
Smart.
A
That's actually
decal
really
for the
smart.
whole
I should do that.
location. That's what you need.
I
A
should
sticker
do
with an
that.
arrow. We're going to come
I
back.
should do that.
We have more tips, and I think that you're going to ask us an interview question, a pseudo interview with Kelly and Ryan, live after this. We are back with Catherine Fisher from LinkedIn. And Catherine, we're ready for our pseudo interview. So you're going to ask us some questions as if we're looking for a job?
Yes. So the best thing you can do to prepare for a job is think about all those questions you're likely going to ask. And so one of the most common ones, and I'm going to start with you, Kelly, I'm going to ask you the same question is, why do you want to work for Live with Kelly and Ryan?
Oh, I don't. No.
Wrong answer.
I'm sorry. Is that what this is for? I am so sorry. I am sorry. I apologize. I totally misunderstood the assignment.
She's applying
No,
for retirement. That's what she's looking for.
Yes, I'm applying for my retirement. No, I like being part of a team. I am a collaborative person. I like the spontaneity and the danger of live television. And I feel that my strengths play into all of the things that brand of television has to offer.
Fabulous. All right. How would you answer that question, Ryan?
How would I answer the question? Why would I like to be a part of Live with Kelly and Ryan?
Yes.
Well, the title, I guess, right? If it's already called that, it seems like it would make sense. And then the other thing is, and Kelly knows this, when I was 4, I was watching a young producer in his 30s at the time, Michael Gelman. And I always said to myself, if I have the opportunity, when I become an adult and full grown, I'd love to spend my days learning from him, deducing things from him, wisdom, things like that. And so I would say that the opportunity to spend time with that man right there is a real big driver for me. What do you think?
I think that was a great answer. And the reason why is because you did your research, you knew who was behind the show. You both talked about your strengths and what you could bring to it. What you want to try to do is make sure that they know that you know all about the company and really what you would need to do to succeed there and how your skills apply to that. So I would hire you both.
Oh, great.
Oh my gosh, we got hired.
You did.
Can we take the day off?
No, you have to work right now.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Hey, these are great tips. Thank you so much for coming on. Nice to meet you. KellyandRyan.com for all of Catherine's job interview tips. And you take care of yourself.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, back when I was 4, this was just a radio show. It was radio theater, and Gelman was producing.
He was producing. He was found. He was like one of those, they used to do a thing called talent scouting, and he was found in a Starbucks coffee. Of course, it wasn't called Starbucks then.
No,
it was called the coffee shop.
It was the village canteen. We're gonna come back here.
He was originally hired to be Regis Philbin's daughter's Manny. A lot of people don't know that.
Here we go. We'll be right